All right, so we had a rough day for the Dodgers, and this play right here, this has got to infuriate you as a manager or a coach or a fan of the Dodgers. We're going to break it down. And I will say, during a major league season, players are going to have some brain farts. I've had them during my career. You play 162 games plus spring training, and sometimes you forget to do something or you do something stupid and you're like, what the hell was I thinking? And this is really one of those times. We always talked about ACE, the three things you can control: your attitude, your concentration, and your effort. And this play kind of drives you crazy because it's a little bit of a lack of concentration and a lack of effort. Not saying he did it on purpose, but let's show you what I mean. So we've got two outs. Dodgers are at bat, men on first and third. Gavin Lux at the plate. He's going to hit a ball here to Bregman. Bregman's going to field it, and Kike Hernandez is going to run over the bag. He's going to get tagged out. But if we go back real quick, watch, I think it's Vargas at third base. Watch Vargas run home. Watch how slow he runs home. And so because Kike was tagged before he ever touched the plate, he's tagged there and Vargas hasn't touched the plate yet, the run doesn't count. And so the Dodgers, you can see Vargas throw his hands up on his head right there like, I made a boo-boo. But we'll also talk about what Kike did there at second base. So now the Astros get out of the inning without giving up a run. Okay, so where did things go wrong? Let's back it up again. First thing, if Vargas just sprints to the plate, just sprints and touches the plate, then none of this even matters, right? So the ball's hit, just sprint, touch the plate. Instead of jogging, throwing up the safe sign, and then realizing that you just screwed up. So I always tell our base runners, you got to run your best time all the time. And again, I know it's a long season, and sometimes as a player in the major leagues or a professional player, you may not sprint 100% all the time. Maybe your hamstring's hurting, your groin's hurting, you're just trying to get through. But that was like a 30% jog. And in this situation, it doesn't matter what's hurting. You just got to go 100%. Like that's one situation where you have to go hard. So that's the first huge mistake. The second thing is, let's look at Kike here. So Kike does something interesting because typically what you would think here is he's just going to sprint to the bag and he's going to try to beat Bregman there and he's going to slide in and be safe and there's not going to be a play. And if he had just slid into the bag, well then he's stopped right there and this guy's going to beat it out because Bregman, holds the ball. He can't get the throw off. And we're good. We scored the run. But instead, Kike doesn't slide. So now he starts to like round the bag. I don't know if he had too much momentum or maybe he thought that the throw was going to go across and so he was going to round it. Although where are you going to go? So I'm not really sure why he did that. The only thing I can think of is that maybe he thought Bregman was going to throw the ball right here and he thought that he was in line with the throw and he was going to make it a difficult throw. We've seen runners to break up double plays this year. A lot of them have not slid. They've just run basically right at the fielder to get in their way. And so maybe that's what he's doing. He's like, all right, I'm going to get in his way. I'm going to get in his way. Oh, no, he's not throwing the ball. And now I'm tagged out. So I think you just have to read the situation, read the speed of the ball. Again, if we go back here, like this is a tough play, right? Bregman's got to go look at how far Bregman goes. He goes all the way over here. He fields it. His momentum is completely going to center field. The runner's already past the halfway point right here, and Bregman's just turning his shoulders. So there really isn't a play at first base. We're beating that ball out. And so I think if you're Kike, I know you've got to kind of think this on the fly, but you got to say, hey, that's a really hard play to make at first. I'm just going to beat the throw the second. I'm going to slide in. I'm going to be safe. And if he does happen to throw it to first and they just get him, well, that's baseball. But anyways, a lot of wacky stuff going on here, and I'm making another video in a little bit about a pitch clock violation. So the Dodgers have kind of had a lot of issues lately, so hopefully they get that stuff cleaned up. And that's all we have. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below because there's a lot of stuff that went on just in this one play. And again, let me know if you have any other videos for me. A lot of people have been emailing stuff over, so I'm trying to get to those as quickly as possible. Thanks so much for watching again. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff, and we'll talk to you later.